I said, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, somebody to write to, right?
Yeah.
World War II.
So by golly, I got a nice letter from Sergeant Jerry R.H. Harper. And he started writing. And so in his letters, he said, well, there was a few other guys that wanted to write to him. And he said, no. So I sent him my graduation picture. And he wrote another. I said, all of them wanted to write to you then.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry says, like hell, ain't nobody getting her. So we got to come home a year later, and he was still in the service. And he said, his mom said, don't you think, they're from Missouri, Nevada, Missouri. She says, don't you think you ought to write to that nice girl in Kewanee? Yeah. So he called, and so he's coming on the train. So back then, I did not drive a car, but I got all dressed up. I had on high heels and all this.
And those holes that ran down, rolled up.
Oh, I guess it was the bus. When it got, all of them got off the bus and no Jerry Ray Henry Harper. I started to leave, and here come out this Marine.
Whoa.
Nice looking Marine.
Mm-hmm.
And he hollered. So he come over, and as we got out, he was 5'8", and I'm 5'5". And I had on heels. He said, the first thing you do when you get your house, take those heels off.
Oh. Uh-oh. That was kind of a scary thing, wasn't it? Nah.
I was glad because I don't like high heels anyway. So by golly. So we got a place for Admiral, got a place for him to stay. And so he had to go back that Sunday. So I went back with him to meet his parents. That was in April 4th, I got my engagement ring in Missouri. And I took the train and the bus to, anyway, little town. And got married on the 29th of May at the base. And everybody said, ain't gonna work.
Oh.
Ain't gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
And how long were you married?
We lacked 3 years of being married, 50 years.
50 years, huh?
He worked on the railroad.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
He was a track foreman when he got out of the service.
In
He got
Kewanee?
out then the next... We were married in May, and he discharged on February, I think. And he talked about going back in. I said, I don't care what you do. You go where your husband goes when he's got a job. But that was his idea. And my brother served 15 years in the Navy.
Yeah.
And he...
Good-looking Navy guy with big, long legs. And handsome man. And he was handsome.
Who?
Danny. Yeah.
He was wild.
Yeah, he was kind of wild, but that's all
and
right.
He got married one time. This girl from his dad was a dentist in Kewanee. And Pat, his girlfriend at the time, was she gonna marry him, boy? She just.
Yeah.
And so he got married still when he was in the Army. And so they were married. They had a boy and a girl. And of course he got killed.
I thought we were talking about Danny.
Huh?
I thought we
Oh,
were
you're talking about Daddy. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I mean, I thought that's what you're talking about. Who are you talking
Go
about?
from this to that. Yeah, Danny. Well, when Danny come to see us while he was still in the Navy, we were still at Paris Island. I can't think of the town. And my Jerry, I didn't know Danny was coming. And when Danny got in we had a little house right next to the sidewalk. We had a kitchen and a bedroom. Back then,
What else do you
all
need?
them gas things you put the cook in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, she probably wouldn't know about that.
No, I don't know.
No, I know you wouldn't do that. So here comes Jerry walking in, and he says, "Who the hell's this?" And he's
Oh.
like this. Danny, Jerry was gonna whop him one. Danny, he told me later on years. He says, I looked at that fist he had. He says, boy, he says, I knew I better be careful.
Yeah.
Poop out of him. I said, Danny, that's my brother. That's how the hell do I know? I said, no, it's my brother. Danny says, yes, I am. He had his Navy uniform on, you know.
Yeah, and then when they used to come to our house, Danny and her husband and who's the other one? Uncle Louie.
Oh, yeah.
And they would sit and have World War II around the table. It was funny. Yeah. Didn't they? They fought another war, didn't they, while they were sitting there talking? Yeah.